Caner Universe, it's Caner Tip 2. Listen, if you're not having fun, you're not doing this right. A warm welcome to those of you who are here for the first time, as well as faithful followers of the Cane Fist Way. 2 free resources. Avail yourself of these right now before you forget. And the first one is to text the letter CCC for Cane Clarity Call. It's a no-cost call. In less than 24 hours, we will be on a phone call with you, learning what is important to you. Why are you watching this video right now? Is it, again, out of curiosity? Is it self-defense? So you're trying to learn from watching this video. Videos are great, but unless you have a structure in place and a trained set eyes giving you feedback and support, not much gets done. So go ahead and let's have a conversation and see how we can make things happen for you. Yes, even if you don't have an instructor in your area. We train caners worldwide. We have a system, a way of doing that. And then the second free resource, look at the description below. It's a no-cost Facebook group. It's called CaneFlow. Move better, protect better, live better. And it's the first one we do at no cost, so everyone is allowed in there. All you have to do is request entry, and it's designed to educate on this very topic. And as always, if you like the content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you don't miss any future content. Today, the topic and the question, hey, if you do this one thing, you win. And if you've been following me for a while, you probably already know what that is, but I'm gonna break that down for you. What am I talking about? I get asked a lot, why is it that you are so against these, what I refer to as hokey pokey, and you hear it all the time. How can it be a bad idea to poke the bad guy, in the throat, poke him in the eye, poke him in the abdomen? Well, let me show you what the issue is here, and I'm gonna switch canes here. I don't want to get in trouble here today. And so I want you to just analyze this for a second. This is your assailant. They could be bigger, stronger, faster. In this case, she's trained, not necessarily bigger, but I'll tell you what, you can't just walk in here and go ahead. Yeah, and she can do this all day, and I'm going to poke up there. And she sees those shots coming. So why would you think that, I'm just gonna go ahead and, no, it's not like that. Test it. Get somebody younger, stronger, faster than you, and go ahead and try to go to the midline where they can see things. That's why I'm so against it. And so, but it's easy to do. So what? Criminals don't care. It's easy for them to take a hold of it. Also, so you're going to strike. See, that one she didn't even react to. She didn't know that was coming. That one was to the limbs. So when you take out the limbs, particularly in the lower body, you win. It stops that momentum. So what I'm going to show you in ACSD, there's 3 basic ways that we attack the limb, and they're not all with the cane. Check this out. So that was one of them. Right? So I'm looking up here. I don't have to telegraph. If she does step through, right, and my footwork gets me out, step in with that right hand, right? Most of the people, oh yeah, she does that, and you're going to here. But even if she doesn't step through, go ahead. I'm away from that circle motion. I got her either way because the cane creates leverage for me. Now watch this. If I'm sitting down, right, tilt that camera a little bit down there so we can see what's going on. Yeah, so, boy, I talk to people all the time, well, I can't stand, I'm in a chair, I can't. I don't mean to sound insensitive at all. I'm on your side. But criminals don't care about this either. All they see, all they register is soft target and opportunity. That's it. And so I'm not the guy that's gonna, no. So move a little. Let's get real good down here with the limbs you do have. Even if it's one arm, we're gonna get so good at this that understand what happens is when she steps in from top to bottom, stay where you are and throw your punch. Don't move. Yeah, we can do this all day because she's not going to hit me there. What do you have to do? She has to occupy her space in here. I don't care whether she's stepping in with this foot or the other. I'm going to tell you this right now. Yeah, step back a little bit because I don't want to crack her because I'm going to get in trouble later on for doing this. But go. There goes one shot. My arm can come up. Right? Pop, pop. You're taking out, oh, see the face, well, you're not looking at the face, but this one's gonna cost me. Because she's not padded. That's why I don't wanna make contact. Drones, you can still feel it. You're knocking out limbs. And so we get you to become very good with your handling down here when you're seated. So the first way, still the camera back up here, the first way that we do this is by striking with the tool, but it's not the only way that we do it. You'll see ACSD caners, for instance, you look at your second form, you have something that, oh, what does this mean? And I often say, hey, use the medial aspect of the knee so that you're not bringing here and leg passes and this kind of thing, and you come down and you step. What does that represent in your flow, right? So, oh, leg passes. We do leg passes so we don't get hit. Yeah, it's not just so you don't get hit. When you step back down, you're stepping in a particular way. It has to do with the fact that if I'm dealing here, she throws this shot, hey, I might want to just take out that knee, the collateral ligaments of the knee, and no, it's just not just the outside of the knee that gets damaged. Medial collateral, if there's enough force that you're going through, you're doing that with the blade of your boot, of your shoe, of whatever it is. So I'm dealing in here, bang, I came off, oh, there it is. Right now you're doing your strangulation or whatever it is. That's one way you do it, and you practice it so you don't have to do it. ACSD does not have kicks, anything that goes beyond here. Okay? We just don't have them. There's fantastic kickers out there and it may work for them. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do it. Everything is a cutting kick. And it's not cutting because it's slicing, it's cutting because it's cutting your assailant's momentum. Yeah, when you're doing that. So if I'm working in here, she can bang, oh, the knee, see how it hyperextends the knee. Now, her head comes right there. You see how that works. If you're getting caught, she has two hands on it, and you're stroking, and you're working in here. Oh, to the inside, now I can move in, right, and get to work. So this movement, right? And it's the dance. It's the dance. Why does sometimes it moves in here? Why sometimes out here? Because you're taking the medial aspect, and here you're taking the lateral. And yeah, you're working on your balance as you do it. Oh, I can't move like you. Of course, you might not be able to move like me now, but where you are now with a structured program and that supervised with professional instruction is not where you're going to be 6 weeks later, right? They're always pushing your progress. You got to keep the progress needle moving. Here's the third way that we're doing. You see these shoulder draws, and you see that toe go up. You see, right? What does that represent? ACSD caners are trained to say, especially in advance, tripping. You're taking down. Yeah, but how does it actually work? What are we actually doing there? Yeah? So if I'm working with her here, and she just said there's two ways that we can do that when the foot comes up. And one of them might be, again, she's coming in, I do this, I'm working, oh, I just snuck the foot right under. So when I come in, this is hooked. See what happens there? You're buckling the leg. If you want to see the application of it, and I'm going to be very gentle with this, you want to see the translation of that with a cane. For whatever reason, my cane's not up. She stepped in. I'm in a narrow way, and now she's throwing a punch. She's throwing a punch. And I duck that. I plant that. I attack to the, if I do this all the way and I continue stepping there, you're going to damage the ligaments on there. And where I'm attacking is about 3 finger width from the medial malleolus, the ankle bone. That area there's very nerve rich. I don't care if you're using Western anatomy, the Chinese system, which is a spleen point down there. It doesn't matter to me. It's anatomical targeting, and you're going to go in. Same thing when you don't, you may have the cane, but you're tripping to the inside. That's what that has to deal with. She throws that roundhouse punch, and I don't have the cane. Right? How does that apply? She comes in here, pop. Oh, there's the hook, and now you're going to do this with the shin and everything else, and you'll. Okay? And you've seen that perhaps in another arch, but that's what it implies when you're moving in here, right? And you see that the toe goes up. You're coordinating several things at the same time. But again, isn't that what CaneFlow and brain training with the cane is all about with the flow? So 3 ways you can target from here down if you become very good at doing this. Notice how the body works in a unit as you're doing that. There's a purpose for that. It's hidden in the dance, but it's there. You have it built in. Okay, you can do it just for the sake of movement, for better movement, But if you want to know the self-protection application of it, it's built in. How do you learn this stuff? Well, you have to have a starting point. This is potential, what I'm sharing here with you today. So go ahead, and best thing you can do, really, before you even get started, before you order any canes, before you start buying DVDs, before you start, text those letters, CCC, to 305-745-7839 for Cane Clarity Call, and you'll get it right from the onset. It's going to save you tons of time, dollars, and frustrations because you'll get it right from the onset. I'm Joe Robaina from American Cane Self-Defense. Thanks for watching. Keep caning, stay safe, and get flowing.